Zurich Summit banks on boring old money to drive film financing. But here's where it gets controversial. The Zurich Summit, a key event running alongside the Zurich Film Festival, is doubling down on the city's long-standing reputation as a global financial powerhouse to carve out a unique niche as a discreet yet influential meeting ground for filmmakers and financiers alike. This isn't your typical glitzy film market. It's a carefully curated space where serious money meets serious cinema. What started as an informal gathering of festival regulars, industry heavyweights like Roig Sutherland, co-head of media finance at CAA, and Michael Barker, co-president of Sony Pictures Classics, has evolved into what Christian Jungen, the artistic director of the Zurich Film Festival, boldly calls the Davos of the film industry. Here, top-tier independent film leaders convene to exchange ideas and strike deals away from the public eye. Jungen emphasizes exclusivity. This isn't a playground for newcomers or casual players. There are plenty of other forums for them. Being invited to the summit is a mark of distinction. This year, Zurich is raising the bar even higher by introducing a new, ultra-exclusive pre-summit event called the Film Finance Forum. Scheduled for Friday, this intimate gathering of 20 to 30 bankers, investors, and producers will dive deep into the evolving landscape of film financing behind closed doors. Rita Gett, vice director of the Zurich Film Festival, explains, "We're not trying to become a market like Cannes or Sundance. Instead, we want to bring together the key independent film players with Zurich's financial experts. The industry is in flux. Hollywood is shooting less in the US, and more productions are relocating to Europe. Zurich has always been a vital bridge between the US and Europe, and we believe its role will only grow." What makes Zurich especially intriguing is its dense concentration of private banking institutions, over 100, and the world's highest number of family offices. The organizers see this as a largely untapped goldmine for film financing. Jungen points out, after the flashy, high-risk funds burned many American investors, there's a renewed appetite for reliable, boring money. We want to connect these discreet, culturally minded bankers, our gray-suited Mr. Myers and Mr. Mullers, with influential industry figures like those from CAA or Tom Quinn of Neon. Speaking of Quinn, his indie label has an astonishing track record, having released 6 Palme d'Or winners in just 6 years. This year, he will be honored with the Game Changer Award at the Zurich Summit. Jungen remarks, "Looking back decades from now, just as Miramax defined the 90s, Tom Quinn will be seen as a defining force in recent independent cinema." Beyond financing, the 2025 Zurich Summit will also shine a spotlight on the rapidly changing distribution landscape, the rise of AI tools developed by startups, and YouTube's expanding influence in the film world. Another highlight will be Saudi Arabia's burgeoning film industry, represented by Abdul Jalil Al Nasser from the Saudi Film Commission. The world premiere of Desert Warrior, the most expensive film ever produced in the region, will take place at the festival, underscoring the country's growing cinematic ambitions. Jungen shares an interesting tidbit. Michael Barker from Sony Pictures Classics told me he's particularly excited to meet the Saudis here in Zurich because their paths rarely cross elsewhere. Forget, the summit's mission is crystal clear. The summit must always embody Zurich's identity as a financial hub and the global capital of family offices. It's the perfect venue to discuss film financing and, by extension, distribution, sales, new business models, AI, social media, and YouTube. But at its heart, financing remains the core. Here's the part most people miss. Is relying on Zurich's boring old money truly the safest bet for the future of independent film financing? Or does it risk stifling innovation by favoring conservative investors over more adventurous funding models? What do you think? Should the film industry embrace this traditional financial approach or push harder for more dynamic, risk-taking capital? Share your thoughts below. and let's spark a conversation.